Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. This is Sherry from Share Bear Cottage, and it's so good to be back with you. I'm hoping you like this little video we're going to do. What we're going to do today is we're going to make a couple of the shakers. The shakers for our journals, or put in our cards, or whatever we want to use them for. We're going to make a couple. Now, you'll remember that a couple of weeks ago, we made these little dangles with some puzzle parts. Yeah, and that was a few weeks ago or a week ago. You know, I get my days mixed up. But anyway, we're not going to make these today, but we're going to make the shakers that go with them. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of little things in here. I have that great big giant, what do they call that? Glitter, which is this. So beautiful. This was gifted to me by a friend. And we're going to use vintage buttons. We're going to use a couple of these mini little clothes clips, I call them. But if you don't have any of these things, I just put these in here to make things move around. I put two in this size. This size is about 2.5 by 4. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, it's about by 4, 2.5 by 4. And then I put lace here. Now this lace is enclosed inside this bag, so that we made. So we're going to make these. And here's another one that I made. Now this one has the lace on the outside, and I made it a long dangle to fit the side of a page. Let's see if I can grab something here. Well, this isn't a page, but here we go. And it'll fit. You could do it either way, but it'll fit on this side better because this will hang outside the book. See? This one I got a little carried away with my pink glitter. Got too much in there, but it's okay. It still has things in it. I was not able to put in these little clothes clips. So, but I have vintage buttons in there and other kinds of things. The more you shake it, the more you see. Yeah. So at any rate, it is so pretty, even with all the pink in there. And then it also has the little dangle that we made, the puzzle piece dangle. And there it is. Okay. So today, and what I want to show you also is that you don't have to make these two shapes. Oops, you don't have to make these two shapes. You can make any shape you want, any shape you have. And here's some shapes I put out here. Now, I'm not a butterfly, but you could do a butterfly shape for sure. This is an oval. This was just taken off of a Kleenex box. Right here, Kleenex box. Top, and I thought, well, that would be a great shape. I could just put it that way, turn it over, and finish the oval. And this here is a heart, the heart shape. You can make it that small if you want, or you can draw outside this line, you know, and make it like that. And this is is it a hexagon? Has 8 sides. I don't know where I got this from, somebody. And I had another shape, but I don't see it here. So whatever shape, you know, that you're interested in, that's what you can make this out of. So those are just a couple of examples. All right, now, another thing, here's one here. This is a coffee cup shape. Yeah, could do that and draw in a couple little lines and you got a coffee cup shape. Cute. That would be so cute. And hang it from the handle. Yeah. Now on these you can see that I did add the eyelet. I punched a hole, added an eyelet. Of course I did the sewing around, but we won't do that part on camera. So this time I thought I'd cut up my little, it was just here and it ran away. Oh, that's so sad. Where did it go to? Oh my goodness. Here we go. I have a roll of this. Many of you probably have this. Maybe you have it in gold, or maybe you have it in black. It's the fabric, it feels like fabric, little faux bling. Very pliable. So what I thought I'd do this time is I'd put, just a few of them inside, just to have them in there. I'm going to put a couple of these. I'm not going to put this many. I'm just going to put maybe 4, and then a couple of these. Let's move these out of the way. Put them over here. And oh, here's another dangle that I made with them. Isn't that cute? Put a pearl on this bowl pin, made a dangle. You can't see it dangling, but it sure is cute. Okay, maybe we'll use that for our dangle. Okay, and then I'm going to put some of this in, and not as many as I did last time. Now, where's my little vintage buttons? I've got these right here. These certainly are vintage. So we're going to use some of those. And, excuse me, I am having a little problem with my allergies this morning, so I took some medicine. Hopefully I'll be better as the video continues. I've got here, let's move this aside. All right, so remember last week I told you to grab your bags that you buy your sheets or your blankets. Sometimes pillows come in these, and cut them up. So that's what I've done here this morning. I cut up another one. And I have it here. Now this still has, these are my sequins. This one still has the hanger in it. Okay, so what I have here is a long piece. I tried to cut it up to get the biggest piece I could, out of that bag. And so I think what we need to do is we need to just begin. How about that? Let me get a little drink and we'll begin. I didn't mean to bump the... Oop, 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 oop. Oh, come on. Come on, Sherry. Get it right. Trying to get it straight. It's my camera. And sometimes it's hard to get it straight. So what I'm going to do here, I have a little piece on this side, and I'll probably make a long finger-like type. Like this, only smaller. Okay? So I'm going to leave that part on, but I'm going to take this off right here. Right along this edge. I'm not going to cut into that. I'm going to try to leave that and get that... I can't cut and talk at the same time, but I'm going to try to get this out of here and use this channel also, and then have another one here, and then we'll have two channels to put things in. I see there's a hole right here. Maybe I can slit some of that open and get in there, but we won't do that on camera. We don't want to take all your precious time. Okay, so here we are. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wipey, a wet wipe, a clean wipe right out of the package. And I'm going to wipe this down. Make sure I got the dust and dirt and lint off. Sometimes there's lint in these packages, sometimes there's little pieces of cardboard, you know, that are stuck to it. And so I try to get the most that I can off. You know, thank goodness for manufacturer packaging, right? I use a lot of it. I use Amazon packaging, and I use the paper that items are wrapped in the Amazon packaging. And I use some of the FedEx envelopes that come, you know, the Tyvek, or is that USPS? I'm not sure, but sometimes I get those in the mail, and I'll just leave those there. All right, so we have this huge piece here. Dry it a little bit. I know you probably can't see that. You probably see a reflection of it, but I'm going to dry it off a little bit. There we go. Okay. Let's take a Kleenex and we can dry it off this way. There we go. I don't know. I was thinking maybe trying to make a shape or something, but I really don't. I'm making vintage items right now, so I really didn't want to get too cutesy with it. But that's just my word for it. That I'm not putting cutesy down. but I'm not sure. So I'm thinking, well, you know what? Maybe I could try a, what this shape is. I don't know. I think that's a octagon, maybe? Octagon is 8? I think so. So I don't want to waste any of my plastic. So I'm going to leave probably a 1/2 inch on each side of the plastic there. Now I'm going to get my Sharpie. I hope my Sharpie will work on here. Come on, Sharpie. There we go. And I'm going to just draw a line around it. We'll see when we get done if the Sharpie worked, right? Let's see. Oh, I'll be darned. It worked. Okay, so I think I only have to do that one. Trace. Okay, now, because I have a lot of room, the only reason I left a 1/2 inch is because, you know, I wasn't sure if this would be straight or kind of straight or what it would be. It wouldn't matter after I have it cut. So let me grab my ruler and my cutter. Oh, that's not my cutter. Okay, and I will line this up and try to just take the edge off right about there. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Whoa, this is a little tougher than I thought it was. Should have got it my bigger knife. See, there it came off just like that. Easy. Easy peasy. Put the blade away. All right. Excuse me. Okay. I guess what I should do, I'm going to hold this up so I can see it, and I'm going to cut a piece off here. There we go. And I'm going to cut. I won't cut those edges till after I sew that. Okay, so I'm going to take this piece here. I don't know how much you can see of the outline, but I hope you can see some. And I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and I'm going to stitch around here. And then I'll be back. Okay, went over to the sewing machine and I sewed all the way around here. Okay, and you see it turns out really nice. You know, when you are making an odd shape to put your line on, it just looks like part of the sewing. Then after you're done, you know, you can trim the rest of this down. Now I left two sides open so that we can get the beads and whatever else we're going to put in here. The thing I did with my long one here, the one I put too much of my glitter in, I just had a little tiny like finger spot open and I had a really hard time shaking it in, so a whole bunch went in there when I didn't intend it to, but it still looks real pretty. And you know, if you shake it around a bit, you can see there's pearls and buttons and, you know, all kinds of stuff in there, and there's blue sequins and red sequins and, you know, different things, but you have to move it around to see it. Blue and green and red. Yeah, it looks really pretty. Okay, so while I was over at the sewing machine, I thought, well, heck, I want to do this one, so I will do this one. So what I did is I took a piece, and I'm just going to show you that there's no sewing here because I folded it up. I wanted to make one look like an envelope. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a snap on here, I think that's my plan, and a snap in here like that to make it look like you can actually open it, but I'm going to have this sewed up with all the items inside. So that's my idea, and maybe we can get both done. All right, now let's get our goodies in there. Okay, so let's take two of these. And I'm going to take one. Now these I cut in little four pieces. Two. Can't pick them up. My nails are so short on my thumbs and I keep filing them off because they're splitting. There's nothing left. Here I have two of these red. I'm just going to pop them in here. Okay. And, oh, some buttons. The buttons really help, you know, move things around. So let's put out some buttons. And I'll tell you what, these buttons, I bought these buttons and they're really vintage. Look at this one. This is a metal snap. I'll stick that in there too. And here, there's a piece of metal. I'm sticking it in here too. Nobody will ever be touching these or moving them around. Here's one of these kind. Otherwise, I would have had to, you know, wash all these buttons. Well, here's a different one. That's different. Put that in there. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And a couple white ones, another black one. Here's a brown one. Here's another metal one. Here's a metal one. We'll stick that in there too. Here's with some thread. See how that works. Pretty good, huh? Move these around. Okay. Now let's put some pearls in here. There's a few little flowers on there too. We'll just put them there too. I had a little wax on it. I had it under my candle. Okay. Put some pearls in there. A couple little flowers. I don't want to get carried away. It's really easy to get carried away. Okay. Now, let's get those up there. Let's get some other sequins. Now, I bought these sequins at the Dollar Tree. The sequins and the Oh no, the sequins I got from Amazon, and these little containers I got from Dollar Tree. Aren't they cute? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 12 in each one. 12. Okay, so let's put some pretty colors in here. I'm working on vintage, so I'm going to try to, whoops. Did that just roll out of there? Maybe it did. Now, another thing you could put in here is jewels. You know, like if you have jewels. I have this one jewel. Maybe I could put that in here. But I have to take off this little piece. There, got it. Oh no, that's way too sharp. Okay, I can't put that in there until I fix that sharpness. But yeah, I wouldn't want to ruin our whole shaker. Okay, now let's put in some blue. Woo-hoo. Hope that's not too many blues. And then shake it around, you know, to see how it's going to shake around. Pretty, huh? Such a beautiful blue. Okay. And let's put in some light blue. Oh, I have them in these little baggies. Let's put in some light blue. Light blue. Okay. And what color is this? I think that is pink. It's a different kind of pink than this pink. How about some lavender maybe? Here's a couple green ones in the bottom. Must have dropped those the other day or yesterday. I'll stick those in here. Okay. So we got this blue. Do we want to put this one, or do we want to put maybe some purple? For the envelope, I want to put some green and some of this rose color. I think I have, let's put a few black ones in here. As you get towards the end of your bundle, they don't want to come out anymore. Let's see what else we got. I think we should put some iridescent ones or some white. I think iridescent would be prettier. And then I'll put some of the glitter in. I think it's starting to look kind of pretty. We need a bold color in there, though. How about some, this is kind of a rust color. Yellow? Blue looks good with yellow. All right. I'm starting to get carried away. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, and I think I'll just put some of these in, and we'll call it quits for that. Not too many, not too many. They have lots of electricity in them. And the plastic wants to hang on to them. Or they want to hang on to the plastic. And see how nice that shakes up with those items in there with the I just got a few pearls in there. I think that's perfect. Perfect fullness. All right. Let's fill up the envelope too. And then after we get this part done, I'll go back to the sewing machine and sew this up and sew this part up. Oh, I can't do that yet. Well, we'll fill that out. Oh, I'm going to have big glitter everywhere, everywhere. Okay, first thing I'm going to put in some buttons. Well, here, I got some out here. Yeah, I'm leaving the threads and everything on these buttons. I did want some color. There is a few colored and some bigger ones in here. Let's see what we got. Here's a bigger one. Lots of threads. Here's a pink one. Kind of a fat one. Even these kind that have the little, I don't know what they call that, on the end will work great. Here's a gray one, that's different. A couple of black ones there. All right. Put a couple of pearls in here. Since this is bigger, I'm going to put 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's a good number. All right. Now let's put some of this color in. Okay. And I think I have, these are almost red. They're not, you know, like fire engine red, but they're red. I'll put those in. How about some gold? We have this kind of gold. We have this kind of gold. I think I'll use this kind of gold. Oh, and then some green. Kind of like Christmas, huh? There we go. And some of this green. Very hard to pick this up with no thumbs. Okay, let's see. How's this shaking? How is this shaking? Pretty good. That's different. A lot different than this one. See how different they look? Okay, I got to put in my little clothes clips. And I want to put some purple in there. Let's put some pink in. That should be enough. That's looking prettier and prettier, isn't it? How about a few of these? A few of these and then some white ones. And we'll call it quits with this one. There. Ooh, pretty. And here's the white. Not the iridescent this time, but we're going to use just the regular white. You know, I do have some hearts somewhere, but you know how that goes. All right. And just some white to lighten it up a bit. Ooh, there they go. Got paint on me from yesterday. Nice. Didn't even see that this morning. All right. Let me see how she shakes. Oh, she looks good. She looks good. Okay. I'm going to push all this back down best I can. And I'm going to put the snap in. And then I'm going to go back to the sewing machine. Let's see if I can get the snap. If you'll hold on a second, I'll just get my snap. Okay, here's my snap. Oopsie, this one's trying to come out. No, no, no. We get these things out of the way. And just put them over here. All right. Now, it's been a long time since I've used my little snap thing. I don't want these to fall out. So, okay, so I'm putting it in here. It's going to look like a working snap, and you'll be able to open it. You'll be able to open it like this, or they'll be able to open it, or whoever gets my gift will be able to open it, but you won't be able to get in here. So that's my idea. All right. This part. Oop. And a little poker. Okay, now, what color should we use? I'm thinking one of these colors. How about a bright yellow, like a sunflower yellow? Whoop. Well, there's a piece. The other piece went on the floor. It takes 2 pieces for the top and 2 pieces for the bottom, and they're different pieces. So there's that one, and I need one more bottom. One more bottom. There we go. Okay, let's close these up so I don't drop them all over the floor. By the way, I got this kit from Amazon. The pliers, everything is included in here. Okay. So now we have to see where we want it. I keep dropping things. Okay, I think we want it right about five. So we want to go 1, 2.5. So probably right here would be a good spot. Make a hole. Uh-oh. Don't want those guys to come out. Get down there. Okay, now we're going to put this snap here. Because this is our outside, right? And then this one will go in here like this. I hope to have enough room. I don't know if I left enough room to sew around it. So hopefully these will stay in here. Okay, and then this one. Shoot, I have to look at the instructions. I don't know which side goes up. See what happens? So A goes down. Is that an A? Dear. Okay. Here's an A. This one goes down here, like that. And then this one goes up here, like that. Right? And then I'm going to crunch them together. All right. One and two. All right, so these should snap together if I did it right. Oh, it looks like I didn't do it right. Okay, let me get. Okay, guys, I'm back and I've sewed up. I did the best I could with this snap. I'm not going to be able to really open it. I'm going to have to glue it down. I mean, it looks like a snap, but I'm going to glue it down. And, but the shaker part came out so cool. Look at that, how nice. I love it. Sewed over a couple of pieces of glitter, but that's all right. We're going to put a eyelet in. I don't know which side to put the eyelet on. Maybe I'll put it on this side. And then this one here, I finished sewing it up. So let's take some of these threads off. This one here I used just zigzag on. This one I used both zigzag and single stitch just because I didn't want anything, being able to come out. And I think I got all of it. It's really, really hard to see on the sewing machine if you're doing two ply together. So my suggestion is using a piece of tissue paper. And, like the wrapping paper, tissue paper, put it on, maybe underneath, and then you'll be able to see where your seams are when you're sewing it up. I am not a seamstress, so, I've just seen my mom do that when she was having a hard time saying stuff, or she's doing something clear, and it worked for her, so that's my story. So I'm getting all these strings off. Now I'm going to take this. This one was really easy to make. I want you to know there was two separate pieces, and it was just extremely easy to make. I'm going to decide which way. I think I want to hang it like on this one. So I will leave a little extra on that side. But these I'm going to cut pretty close. Probably about 1/8 of an inch away from the stitching. Oh, I just cut the one I didn't want to cut. Well, we'll have to choose a different one. We'll choose, I don't know, this one maybe, if I don't cut it off. I don't know, maybe I could shake these babies down and put the eyelet inside the pouch. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see what I can do. I always say, if you want to know how to make a mistake or how to fix a mistake, or see somebody else make the mistake, you're at the right channel. Yep, the right channel. Yeah, I don't pretend to be perfect at all. And I just cut out, a little bit of the video so as not to bore you with my huffing and puffing at myself. Okay. There we go. I think that looks going to look really nice. Okay, now if I can get all these down, it's those little pink ones. They don't want to let go. Oh heck, I'll just put the eyelet in here. And this one I'll put the eyelet here, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Now, where's my eyelets? And with the eyelets, you can use, you can use, of course, your bulb pen. Or you can use a small paper clip. Or you could use a large paper clip. It's up to you what you use. And if you want these to be able to move around, you can use a large paper clip. And, then they'll just slide off. If you use a bulb clip, they have to mess with it a little bit, to get it undone. But it still can be moved. No problem. So, let's see if we can mess up these eyelets. I think this is my mess up day. Well, maybe I should say another mess up day. Oh, you gotta laugh and you gotta love me, because I'm being honest here and truthful. I don't just cut out the whole thing and then you don't really see what happens. Now these, you could also put, if you wanted to, like a clear, a clear thing like that, a butterfly. Can't hardly see it, huh? Look at that. I mean, it looks pretty cool on there, but, you can't hardly see it. But you could put some, some stickers on. Would look cool. I'm going to do some lace or something around here. I'm not sure. On the, maybe on the top. Not paper lace, but I'm going to do real lace. And, of course, I don't have real lace here. Don't you just love me? You gotta love me, guys. You just got to. I have some lace here. Let's see, what kind of lace do we want? Do we want some of this? Do we want some of this little lace? Yeah, I think we want little lace. Now, the lace I used on this one was some really old vintage lace that had like the holes in it. And so I put half on one side and half on the other side. And I think that one turned out really nice. This one here, when I made it, I folded it over and I left a channel. I put this lace, actually it was this lace, down in here, inside. Okay, and then I sewed, then I folded it over, and then I sewed it up, and then I sewed the rest of it. So that's why it's, it's inside. You can see how old this is. This is my mom's lace, and very, very old. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put some lace on here or not. You know me, I love lace, so I might put some here on the bottom three. Haven't decided. Okay, let's see what this looks like on my envelope. This might look pretty nice on the envelope. Yeah, I think it does. I think it looks real nice on there. And I might do 2 thicknesses, one on one side, one on the other. Okay, there we go. And my pin went, my pin went, excuse me, I'm sorry. I don't see where my pin went. If you see it, I wish you could. Oh, here it is. Thank you. All right. I was thinking about using this up here. I may just I don't know. I think I like this lace better, tell you the truth. So I think I'm going to put it up here. And I'm going to use, you know, the fabric tack. I hope you enjoyed this, you guys. I know a lot of you already know how to do this, but I just thought, you know, it might be a little refresher, be fun. And everybody does things differently, so, you know, it's, to me, it's always nice, even if I know how to do something, I watch to see how somebody else might do it, might learn some things from that person. Well, every time I watch, I learn something different from somebody. So I can't complain about that. I love watching my crafts on YouTube, and I think everybody is pretty extraordinary. You know, I love the community and the family. I hope someday to be part of their community and their family, you know, so they know who I am too. And that's all you guys' job. Yeah, you have to give me a thumbs up and a subscribe, and someday I'll get there. Someday YouTube will recognize me, and, you know, maybe some of the community and some of the other family will say, oh, who's this girl? You think? I know that'd be fun. All right. So I got the lace on here, and I'm thinking I'm going to put the eyelet right there. Let's see, I want to use the large one. And put it right there. Eyelets, where did you go? Come on now. Don't be doing this to me. Here they are by my coffee. Speaking of my coffee, I better have a little drink. Okay. I really shouldn't hurry. You know, when you hurry, you mess things up, and we don't want to mess anything else up. So let's turn this over, catch it on the top, and squeeze. There we go. There's that one. I really would like to get this inside there. I'm going to try. Sometimes when you try, you get yourself in trouble. But I'm going to try. Yeah, that's the big side. Oh, shoot. Maybe over here. This is a nice clean spot. Let's do that. Right there. Okay, that turned out good. Yay. And then let's put a rose color one in there. Turn this around. Catch it on there. There we go. Yay! Now I can cut that part off. This part here. There we go. Okay, guys, are we liking it? I think we're liking it. Even with my mess up with the snap, and I'll have to practice my snaps and so that I can see which part is which part. And this one, I think we should use this one. Where shall we put it? Should we put it on this one? Ooh, it might look pretty. Put it right here. Looks pretty fancy. I like it. Oh, do we like it? Looks like it's hanging like a flag. Okay, there's that one. This one, I have one here with some pearls on it. I won't leave this one on here probably, but we can see how one looks. This is one of the puzzle parts. Shoot. Can't even get it undone. Okay, well, I'm not going to mess with it. But one will go on here. And then we have this one that I made before with the piece. And the long one. The long one here. So I hope you enjoyed our little adventure today. And I'll put some lace and, you know, maybe this one I can get on there. I don't know. I don't like it on there, but I'll make another one for it. And I want to just say, please remember, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to come back here and see some more of my chaos, I'd appreciate it. And you have a great weekend coming up. And God bless. And bye-bye.